Hi, Grant Hawkins here from Coach for Growth. Today I'm going to talk about mistake number one, which is defining your niche, your core market. Now, I know most of you will have done some definition of defining your niche and your core market, but do you have any of these telltale signs? Do you sometimes worry that maybe you shouldn't take on a client, but you take them on because you need the money? Well, that's a telltale sign. Another one is that you take on clients and you sometimes think, look, they're too small for me, but I'll take them on anyway. I need the money, I need the reputation. But deep down you're thinking, do I really need to do this? And you're not sure. So you have these feelings of uncertainty. Thirdly, you take on clients who you don't really like. You go, well, I need the business, it's the same thing, I need the money, I need the reputation. I get a bad feeling about this client, or there's something that's not quite right, but you take them on. And often you regret taking on that client. Or you're feeling unsure about how to move forward in your business. You're overstressed, overworked, and there's this uncertainty. Self-doubt is very common with this issue. So you're left with the feeling of, well, I'm not in control of my business and I'm not really in control of my life. Now, that can be telltale signs of underneath the niche, which powers so many things in your business, is not tightly defined enough. Look, there is a solution to this and it's relatively simple. I'll give you an example. I had an advertising agency in Sydney I started a while back, and I defined the niche for that business quite tightly. I defined it as turnover of $500,000 to $1 million clients. Also clients with large agencies who probably won't be serviced quite too properly. And thirdly, Sydney based, because that's where I was. So it was geography, it was size, and there was a problem that those clients would be having. Now, there might be other things that you might use, but they are three of the core things to use when defining a niche: size, issues they might have, and geography. Obviously, you want to make sure your niche is profitable. That's extremely important. I'd taken care of that with particularly the size in that instance. And you also want to make sure that obviously you've got the skills and there's a need out there for what you're offering in your niche. So I've given you 5 things there: the skills you've got, the need out there, the size of the client you're looking for, the geography, and an issue they might be having. So now you've got some tools to define your niche better. And I'll tell you what will happen as well, is it'll affect your marketing and it'll affect your sales. So it's going to affect how your whole business runs. And I've seen this with clients I work with. We tighten things up, particularly with the niche, and suddenly the marketing gets aimed with a rifle instead of a shotgun going everywhere, going after all sorts of clients. It's a rifle going after a particular type of client. Now, as the business is growing, you can take on other business, but the marketing dollars goes into the niche you're after. That's the key. It is like a Rubik's Cube. It'll go click, 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 and you'll have a much better running business. Now, that's all I do. I work with small service-oriented businesses and help them put their niche together, put their sales, marketing, and operations together so it really runs smoothly and profitably. And this means more peace of mind for the clients, more income and money to use, and more free time. They're the 3 outputs that we're looking to create, and we do create. So if you're interested in having a chat about the strategy for your business, how you could move it forward, I'm happy to give some time to that, no obligation, and you can see if you're interested in working with me to help you move your business forward and have a better, more successful business and enjoyable life as a result. The service industries that I work for are people like builders, accountants, architects, people in wellness, people in digital marketing, people in other forms of marketing, people who have a service component to their business. That's where I have a specialty, and that's where I can really help you create a more profitable business and get that free time. If you're interested in having a discussion about that, go to coachforgrowth.org and book in a complimentary session, and we'll have a chat about what's important to you and strategies that can help move your business forward and make your business and personal life better for you. Here's the Coach for Growth summary on how to create a profitable niche. Firstly, look at the prospect issues that you want to aim for. Be clear about what the issues are for your clients. Secondly, make sure there is a sufficient need in the market for the niche you're aiming for. Thirdly, ensure you have the skills to answer that need. Fourthly, be clear about the size of client you want, because that's going to really help determine your profitability. And lastly, what geographical area do you want to serve? Do those 5 things and you will have a more profitable niche for your business.